Zhao Jinyu was thinking that, what's that old eunuch's problem? Why does he have so much killing intent towards him? Even though they've only just met, he even brought someone over to Luoxue's residence. She shouldn't be in any danger, right? Zhao Jinyu was thinking about. What should he do, since the inspector is already there, going by the general etiquette? Zhao Jinyu will definitely be stopped from entering. But suddenly he realized that, currently he is playing the role of a useless debauchee. Why would he care about their dumb etiquette and rules? Zhao Jinyu run towards Mu Luoshue's residence, saying that he'll walk on in. When Zhao Jinyu goes there, there were some soldiers who were standing in front of Mu Luoshue's residence. They ask him that, what business young Master Zhao has over here. When Zhao Jinyu saw them, he realized that they were already waiting for him, but this is his house. Zhao Jinyu make an excuse saying that the weather was nice, so he wanted to come and take a stroll and appreciate the flowers. Those soldiers told Zhao Jinyu that this area is currently restricted. A soldier asked Zhao Jinyu that, before their marriage, Zhao Jinyu is not allowed to meet the third princess. Does young Master Zhao not know this? He said that, if young Master Zhao is really here to appreciate flowers, why not go to some other place having plenty of flowers? Those soldiers were looking like some thugs. Zhao Jinyu thought that, what should he do now? Do he just force his way in? But if he use his spiritual power, he'll expose his ability to cultivate. Zhao Jinyu was very angry. He told them that, it's them who forced Zhao Jinyu to do this. Zhao Jinyu asked them that, have they ever heard of the body refining art of entering through the back? Those soldiers were scared after hearing that. Zhao Jinyu crossed his fingers and shouted the name of the technique, ass splitting. Zhao Jinyu poked his two finger into the private part of those soldiers. After doing so, he proudly say the name of his attack as, special technique, 1,000 years of death. Other soldiers comes there, shouting at Zhao Jinyu. They shouted that, they will protect the purity of the third princess. Zhao Jinyu goes after them, asking them, why the hell are they protecting the purity of someone else's wife? Meanwhile in the resting room, Eunuch Hai said to Duke Zhao that, he will be residing within the Zhao residence for a while. He asked Lord Zhao's for hospitality. Duke asked him that, where's that coming from? He told Eunuch Hai that, they are all family here. Eunuch Hai told Duke that, the second day of the second month will be auspicious. Why don't they hold the wedding on that day? He asked Duke. What does he think? Duke Zhao politely said, there will be another month till the wedding. He have no objections, and will leave it up to His Majesty to decide. Duke was thinking that, as if he could object to something decided by Ji Xingyi, that little bastard. Eunuch Hai said, then it is settled. He told Duke that, there's one more matter. He called Li and her buyer come over here. Two beautiful girl comes there. Eunuch Hai told Duke that, these two are here to assist the young master in his trial marriage. After they've spent a night with young Master Zhao, they will report the situation of the physical capabilities of the young master to the court. Duke almost forgot about this thing. Duke thought that, it's a good thing Yi Xingyi still cares about his reputation enough to send two beautiful young ladies to come test his son. If he had sent two old maids instead, Zhao Jinyu might have had to reveal his cards earlier than expected. Duke hears someone shouting that, something terrible has happened. It was housekeeper. He told Duke that. The young Master Zhao Jinyu attacked the inspection officers. Duke was surprised. He asked housekeeper what happened. Housekeeper told him that, he really don't know either. Everyone runs towards there. Duke called Zhao Jinyu stinky kid, saying that he always causing trouble for Duke. When Duke goes there, he saw that all the inspection officers are lying on the ground. Only one officer is standing, telling Zhao Jinyu to don't come closer. He said to Zhao Jinyu that if he come any close he will scream. Zhao Jinyu told him that, even if screaming makes his throat sore, no one will come to save him. Duke was too shocked to see that. He shouted at Zhao Jinyu. He told Zhao Jinyu to stop that right now. Zhao Jinyu stops and make a face like nothing happened. Inspection officer said to other that, Zhao Jinyu is the scourge of the heavens. He've never seen anyone bully others like this. Other officer said to him that, he have already been alive for nearly half a century. He have never been humiliated like this before. That officer turned around and told Zhao Jinyu to just wait. He said that, he'll definitely report this matter and punish Zhao Jinyu. Duke Zhao punches Zhao Jinyu on the face, and told those officials that they don't need to punish Zhao Jinyu. Duke will punish him right now. After punching Zhao Jinyu, Duke dragged Zhao Jinyu by the feet. There was a bloodstain. Those officers were little scared to see that. Duke threw Zhao Jinyu like garbage. Zhao Jinyu hit hard the ground. Zhao Jinyu was acting like he is dead. Duke told him to stop playing dead. He told Zhao Jinyu to get up. They need to have a serious talk. Duke asked Zhao Jinyu that, do he already know about the girls that the court has arranged for him as trial marriage partners? They will definitely ask Zhao Jinyu to complete the trial marriage within these few days. Can he do it? Zhao Jinyu stand up and ask Duke Zhao that. Can he help Zhao Jinyu reject them? Zhao Jinyu was very serious about this. Duke was happy to see that. Duke thought that, everyone thinks his son is a debauchee, but this brat is loyal to his wife. Duke said, all right. He said that. he never intended to let them do it anyway. What if he accidentally got those two pregnant? Zhao Jinyu said that he know. According to the rules, he'll have to marry them if that happens. By then, the emperor will know even what color of underwear Duke is wearing. Zhao Jinyu make a joke saying, "Why is that perverted old man so interested in their underwear anyway?" Duke told Zhao Jinyu to stop messing around. He asked Zhao Jinyu that this trial marriage was arranged by the emperor. It's not that easy to reject them. Do we have a plan? Zhao Jinyu think about it for a bit. Then he said that he do have a plan. He told Duke to just help him stall them for 10 days, and he'll be able to settle it. Duke told him that 10 days is possible. But how confident is he? Duke said that he also can't guarantee they'll not secretly crawl into Zhao Jinyu's room either. Zhao Jinyu smiles like he have a big plan. Duke gets angry and shouted at Zhao Jinyu that how many times have Zhao Jinyu told Duke to leave things to him? Can he do it this time or not? That night, Mulu Okshui was thinking about her past life. That was her last memory, before she died. At that time, she was badly hurt. She said that this day has come, after wandering for a lifetime. Is this how she finally end up? He was thinking that, just where did she go wrong? She thought that, if at that time, he went with Zhao Jinyu, regardless of everything, would the ending be any different? Blood was coming out of her mouth. She smiles and said that, on top of the imperial throne, everything shall be fate. She said in the end, she is still an empress. Suddenly someone knocked Muluokshui's room door. Muluokshui thought that, it's late night, who could it be? Muluokshui looks at Yuanji and told her to be ready. She slowly opens the door. She was that, it is Zhao Jinyu. He gets closer. Muluokshui and told her good evening. Muluokshui hid behind her door and asked Zhao Jinyu, what did he come here for? She said that, her mother once said, the men that come to meet at this time are all big bad wolves. Zhao Jinyu told her that he didn't have any other choice. He said to her that if Muluokshui feel uncomfortable, then he have to go back and sleep in the brothel. Yuanji laughs at Zhao Jinyu thinking that he is using these kinds of cheap tricks. Zhao Jinyu is just courting death. Muluoshui's ancestral spring clan respect the girls. Zhao Jinyu dares to talk about going to a brothel, so the spirit lord will deal with him. Muluoshui grabbed him and shouted, no, don't go. She asked Zhao Jinyu that, are the girls from brothels better than her? Yuanji was too shocked to hear that. She was looking at Muluoshui. Muluoshui asked Zhao Jinyu that, is she not his bride? Zhao Jinyu told her that, it's not this. He just remembered, Muluoshui's spare room is going to be used by her personal maid. He told Muluoshui to just forget about it. Muluoshui looks at Yuanji and said that, it's not a problem. She told Zhao Jinyu that, her maid is going to find her relatives in the city tonight. Yuanji was confused. Muluoshui stared at her angrily. Yuanji didn't have an option. She said yes to. Was Muluoshui said. Yuanji gets out of the room. Muluoshui told her to come back early tomorrow. Muluoshui closed the door and asked Zhao Jinyu, why did he come here? Zhao Jinyu told Muluoshui to don't even mention it. He told Muluoshui that the palace brought two maids over to have a trial marriage. By this time, the two of them are in Zhao Jinyu's room now. He asked her, what does she think they would do? Muluoshui said that she have heard from them, this is the rule of the palace. But Muluoshui was embarrassed saying it. She told Zhao Jinyu that she don't want to share him with others. Zhao Jinyu smiles when he hears that. Zhao Jinyu said, that's why he is right here, is he not? He said that those protocol officers keep babbling about the sense of propriety and ethics. Zhao Jinyu said that, as long as he stay here for a few nights, and let those protocol officers think that everything is falling in place, then naturally they won't be needing those maids for trial marriage anymore. Zhao Jinyu said that he is excited to see the look on their faces tomorrow the moment he step out of her room. Suddenly, Zhao Jinyu, remember when Muluoshui hit him? He got scared and told Muluoshui that he'll sleep in the side room tonight. When Zhao Jinyu was going to another room, Muluoshui thought that, did he really just come here to sleep? Muluoshui was worried thinking that, a man and woman sharing a room alone, yet he's still so genteel. She thought that, is she not attractive enough? Muluoshui was about to cry. She thought that, there's only 1 month left before the wedding, she need to maintain a girl's decency. She not that kind of an easy person. But her life is never confirmed to have a tomorrow. Death might come first. Even after becoming a person with authority, she still can't be at peace. Zhao Jinyu told Muluoshui that, it's getting late now, she should also rest early. Muluoshui grabbed Zhao Jinyu clothes, and while blushing asked him that, sleep together can't they? Muluoshui thought that, just this once she won't care about anything else. Muluoshui pushed Zhao Jinyu on the table. Zhao Jinyu was embarrassed to see what Muluoshui is doing. Before he could say anything, Muluoshui put her finger on his lips. Both of them fall in that deep night for each other, like soft wind, blue water, willow spray and the lively fragrance of green leaves and binky lotus. On the other hand, Yuanji was sitting on the side of a road. She said that, a little suffering is good for the soul. Only by suffering will one gain resolution. Working hard will help achieve courage, and her stomach is grumbling. Passing by people were giving her some money thinking she is a bagger the next day. Zhao Jinyu comes out of Muluoxue's room. He said good morning to world. The other officials were talking to Duke Zhao about the work they were doing. Those officials saw that Zhao Jinyu is coming out of Muluoshue's room. Zhao Jinyu said that there are so many people this early. Duke Zhao looks at Zhao Jinyu and thought that, did he come to the wrong courtyard? Suddenly Muluoshue comes from that room rubbing her eyes saying why is it so noisy? When Duke Zhao saw Muluoshue, he was too shocked. Those officials shouted at Zhao Jinyu and Muluoshue that the moral degeneration of society is getting worse. To do such an act before getting married, simply outrageous. Duke Zhao thought that his son is too bold to do it with her highness. He dared to. The protocol officers will not leave him alone now. Zhao Jinyu said to those officials that how can they call two people loving each other such an act? He said that it seems the matter regarding youngsters is too stimulating for everyone here. Zhao Jinyu told Muluoshue that she can go back and sleep more. He told her to don't worry and leave this to him. Those officials shouted at Zhao Jinyu. They said that they still won't repent. They asked Zhao Jinyu that do they think a debauchee like him is worth becoming a relative of the emperor? They said that they have already informed the emperor of all those evil deeds Zhao Jinyu did in the past few days. They will also report on this matter. He just wait to be punished. Zhao Jinyu smiles and told housekeeper to all right, prepare a carriage for the protocol officers. He told housekeeper to prepare some snacks and fruits. Please don't let the protocol officers starve. Official leader called Zhao Jinyu stubborn fool. He told other officers, what are they doing still staying here? Duke Zhao said to Zhao Jinyu that previously Zhao Jinyu said he need 10 days. Only 3 days have passed, and you managed to drive them away. Was this his plan? Zhao Jinyu told, don't rush old man. Zhao Jinyu smiles and said that the best is yet to come. On the other hand, Unikai goes to Emperor Jixinghe. Emperor asked him what's the matter. Unikai told Emperor that the Taiyi sect has received His Majesty's letter and denied the possibility of it being a person from Taiyi sect. Unikai told Emperor that there's an immortal desiring to meet His Majesty to explain, and seems to have an intention to descend the mountain to assist. Emperor said that to descend the mountain at this moment, they just wanted to get a piece of pie at the hidden immortal summit. Such a reasonable calculation. Emperor said that the chaplain is injured. He also don't have enough pawns on his hand to use. In the end, they are still not sure who will be the one taking advantage. He told Unikai to ask them about the price and make arrangements. Suddenly that official summoned to the emperor and told him that a big problem has occurred. He said that Zhao Jinyu from the Zhao clan has caused trouble again. Emperor looks at that official angrily and asks someone to throw this official trash out. That official was very shocked. Unikai said, understood. He grabbed that official's clothes and dragged that official out of that place. That official was called to the emperor to listen to him, but he did not. Unikai took that official out of the palace and threw him out. Unikai told that official that His Majesty is benevolent. They'll spare him this time. He told that official to get lost. That official was too shocked. He said to Unikai that this time he really have an important matter to report. Unikai asked that official that in these 3 days, how many times have they all reported? They said the same thing every time. First time, those officials come and said that Zhao Jinyu is so arrogant. He beat all of us protocol officers. Emperor told them to deal with it their self. Second time they come to Emperor and said that Zhao Jinyu belittled the law. He never paid money when he bought things. Emperor told them to ask his father to pay for it. 8th time, those officials said that Zhao Jinyu has gone too far. He keeps insisting the protocol officers sing for him when he's in the toilet, and keep making excuses saying it's a disease. Emperor shouted at them, telling him to get lost. That official said to Unikai that it's not the same this time. This time Zhao Jinyu spent the night in the 3rd princess's room. Unikai asked him what did he say. Unikai was very angry. He said to that official that they got a bunch of people at Zhao residence, yet they can't even take care of the princess and let Zhao Jinyu, who doesn't even know martial arts, sneak in. He asked that official that what's the point for His Majesty to keep them alive? That official was very scared. He thought about something and shouted that they already long known about Zhao Jinyu's ill intentions, so it's him cross-dressing in the 3rd princess's room yesterday night. Zhao Jinyu didn't get his way. When Unikai hears that, his soul almost left his body. The first 10 people to leave a comment will get a shout out in my next video. Subscribe for more videos like